Good morning to all of you. Hope you all are doing great. Today we will discuss Boolean algebra. Okay, this is your Boolean algebra. What is Boolean algebra? In 1854, George Boole invented Boolean algebra. It is just like your ordinary algebra, but there are some basic difference in ordinary algebra and in Boolean algebra. In your ordinary algebra, there are some operators: plus, minus, square root, cube, division, multiplication, and there are some variable a, b, c, d, and some constant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like your ordinary algebra, Boolean algebra has some operators, but there are only 3 operators. AND means dot, plus means OR gate, invert or complement equal to NOT gate. Why there are only 3 operators? Because you have only 3 basic gates. With the help of combination of these 3 gates, you can implement any Boolean function or digital circuit. And there are only 2 constants in case of Boolean algebra, 0 and 1. There are only 2 constants, and there are variables either a, b, c, d or x, y, z, either in small letter or in capital letter. So there are some operators. These are your binary operators. And this is nothing, x dot y. You know AND gate, if all the inputs are high, output is high. OR operator, z equal to x plus y. This is your OR operator. NOT, z equal to x bar. And binary algebra only 0 and 1 value. Only means there are only 2 constants. What is the basic difference? In case of Boolean algebra, there are only 3 operators: dot, plus, and complement. But in ordinary algebra, there can be square root, there can be division, and there can be cube. But in this, there are only 3 operators. Next, in Boolean algebra, 1 plus 1 equal to 1, while in case of ordinary algebra, 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Now, Boolean algebra has some laws, theorems, and postulates, and these are: first is commutative law, x dot y equal to y dot x, means irrespective of the order of variable change, it gives the same output. Either you are first applying x dot y or y dot x, and it is same. In last class, we discussed about duality theorem. So always there are 2 expressions. In duality theorem, change plus by dot, dot by plus, 1 by 0, and 0 by 1. So next is x plus y equal to y plus x. Next one, your identity element. Okay, identity law, x dot 1 equal to, it is always equal to x, and its dual is x plus 0 equal to x. This is your identity law. Next is complement, x dot x dash equal to 0. 1 dot 0 is 0, or 0 dot 1 is 0, and its dual is x plus x dash equal to 1. Means in case of OR gate, this is your OR gate. If 1 is 1, another one is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1, or 0 plus 1 is 1. Next is duality theorem. You are already aware with duality theorem. You have to change AND by dot and dot by AND. Sorry, AND by OR, means dot by plus, plus by dot, and 0 by 1, and 1 by 0. And this is suppose your question, and suppose you have to determine the dual of this. In last class I already discussed. So what will be the dual? X plus y dot z equal to x plus y dot x plus z. This is your final dual expression. Next one, x dot x is always equal to x. In case of ordinary algebra, x dot x equal to x square, but in Boolean algebra it is x dot x equal to x. 1 dot 1 is 1, 0 dot 0 is 0. So this is x dot x equal to x, and its dual x plus x equal to x. In ordinary algebra, x plus x equal to 2x. So this is called your idempotent theorem. This is nothing, this is idempotent theorem. Next is x dot 0 equal to 0 and x plus 1 equal to always 1. 1 plus something equal to 1, and 0 multiplies something equal to 0. Next is your involution theorem. You are also already aware with this. X double bar equal to x. 0 double bar is always equal to 0. 1 double bar equal to 1. Next is associative and distributive law. X dot y dot z equal to x dot y dot z. Means first you are determining the AND of xy, then AND of with z. In this case x dot y dot z. Means in this case you are taking y with x, in this case y is taking with z. It will give the same result, and its dual is x plus y plus z equal to x plus y plus z. Dot is interchanged by plus and dot by plus, and this is your distributive law. X dot y plus z equal to nothing, x dot y plus x dot z, and its dual is x plus y dot z equal to x plus y dot x plus z. This is important law and you have to remember. In assignment I have given one question based upon this law. Next, De Morgan theorem, you are already aware with this. X dot y whole bar equal to x bar plus y bar, and similarly x plus y whole bar equal to x bar dot y bar. Next is absorption law. X dot x plus y equal to x. Means why it is called absorption? Absorption law because one variable is absorbed. In this case y is absorbed. X dot x plus y equal to x in this case, and its dual is x plus x dot y equal to x. How will you remember? Multiply this. So you have to prove this. X dot x equal to x, x plus xy. Now take x common. X 1 plus y. You know 1 plus y equal to 1. So x. And operator precedence. Okay, this is very important. In your ordinary algebra there is BODMA. Just like in this case you have to remember the precedence of operator. First preference is given to parenthesis, then not, then and, then or. Highest priority is parenthesis and least priority is or. So this is your expression. X y plus z w plus x plus whole bar. First you will determine whole complement, this whole complement, because highest among all the operator highest preference is given to complement, means not. So w plus x whole bar, you know this is your x w plus x whole bar. So z w, then you will assign with this, then z w plus x whole bar, and this is your x. In this case there is parenthesis, in this case not gate, in this case plus. And De Morgan's theorem. Suppose you have to determine this a bar plus, how will you determine? First preference highest preference is bracket, so keep this thing as it is. First take whole complement, you know x dot y whole bar equal to x bar plus y bar, so this is your a bar and this whole complement. Then determine, again just apply this whole complement, b bar, then dot c plus d plus e bar whole bar. Then again apply this De Morgan theorem, b bar, this is your c bar plus d plus e bar whole bar, then b bar, c bar plus d double bar and e double bar equal to e. So this is your final action. Now apply distributive theorem. You can multiply a bar plus b bar c bar plus b bar d bar e double bar equal to, and this is your Boolean expression. By applying some laws and theorem and by using the variables and the operator, we write down any Boolean expression, x plus y dash z. This is your Boolean expression. And suppose you have to determine the truth table. Okay, this is your truth table, and there are 3 variables, so input are 3 and output is f. And how many possible input combination? It is always equal to 2 to the power n, where n is number of input variable. So 2 to the power 3 equal to 8, so 8 possible combination. Take alternate 0 1, then 2 0 one time, 2 1 one time, then 4 0 4 1. It is always 2 to the power I form, and this is your circuit. Okay, how will you determine? How? 0 plus 0 dash equal to 1 into 0, it is 0. Just like in case of 1 1 1, 1 plus something is 1, so 1. So in this case 1 2 3 4 5, 5 are min terms and 3 are max term. Now in next class we will discuss about your literals or SOP form and POS form, and how to convert those into standard SOP and POS form. In next class we will see these things. Okay, this is your De Morgan's theorem, minterm, and next class we will discuss. Now I am going to discuss assignment given to you. Now you can solve. Implement a dash plus a dash bc plus a dash by the minimum number of NAND gate. These are all gate or PSU level questions. You have to think beyond your normal calculation. So in case of minimum number of NAND gate, always you have to remember, you first apply some laws and theorem. A, in this case take a dash common, so a dash 1 plus b dash bc dash plus bcd, and you know 1 plus something equal to 1, so a dash y equal to a dash, y equal to only a dash, so y equal to a dash, and minimum number of NAND gates, so only one NAND gate is required, only one NAND. In case of this, again take a common, so a plus something is again a. So in this case y equal to what? A. This is y equal to a. Take a common, so y equal to a. So you have to remember, in this case 0 NOR gate is required. You do not need to implement by 2 NOR gate, because minimum means minimum. Minimum is always 0. So y equal to only one line is required. So answer is 0. Next, this is very important. If you have watched last video lecture how to implement by using minimum number of NAND gate. In this case, if we implement by using what, this, it will require more number of NAND gate. So you have to apply some concept here. Y equal to A dot B plus C. So if you take whole complement of B plus C, this is B bar C bar, again B bar and C bar is coming, so your gate will increase. In last class I discussed about how to avoid B bar or C bar. So instead of this, use Y equal to what, AB. Now apply distributive theorem, AB plus AB plus AB plus CD. Now CD. Now apply De Morgan theorem. Now apply De Morgan theorem. So in this case only 3 gates are required. Now this you have to remove this plus, AB plus CD double bar. So AB bar plus dot CD, AB whole bar dot CD whole bar, whole complement. So only 3 gates are required. Next, 2 level NAND gate. In this case, while you will implement by using NAND gate, you have to remove this plus. So replace this plus OR gate by bubbled NAND gate, and this complement by common input NAND gate. And in case of 2 level NOR gate, you will implement this AND gate and this AND gate, A dot D. So you have to remove A dot D, so and B dot C bar. So replace AND gate by bubbled NOR gate, and similarly complement by common input NOR gate. Okay, last question, implement XNOR gate by using XOR gate only. And in last lecture I discussed, if one input of XOR gate is 1, it works as inverter. So 2 XOR gate are required. So first make one XOR gate, A XOR B. So A XOR B, and then output of, again draw one XOR gate, and input will be output of XOR gate. Next will be one input plus 5 volt or 1, and it will work as XNOR gate, because you know A XOR B whole complement equal to A XNOR B. Okay, this is all about your today lecture. Thank you so much for watching this.